Hi everyone, it's Lori McGuire with RE/MAX McGuire team here in Orange County, California. And gosh, I had a really great ocean view there for a little bit, and it's been going away a little bit just lately. But I just wanted to say hi to everyone. Gosh, it's been a week since I did a live video, and I've been enjoying this beautiful weather in California. Gosh, I think right now it's about 75 degrees. Hi Chris, good to see you. And I cannot even begin to tell you how beautiful it is out here. That's why I'm sitting on a rock, and I'm sitting on a rock here on this beautiful hike I just did. And you'll see my little dog, Juno, lying down right there next to me. I brought a yoga mat for her. But I thought I would just spend a little time and share with you the advantages of getting a VA loan. There are a lot of veterans out there, and you have such a great advantage because there are VA loans that are low interest rates, no down payment, easy to qualify for. The loan limit, for instance, in Orange County recently went up, and it's $637,150, so $637,150. And let me tell you about the qualifying, how easy it is. I think the qualifying is as little as a 620 FICO score, and even that, it really depends on the lender you go to. They can use compensating factors if your loan is lower. What's wonderful about VA loans as well, the reason why I'm talking about this, I have this topic on my mind, is because I'm working with an incredible veteran, and we've been exploring all these options with VA loans. And I have an amazing lender, Simon Thomas, and he has been sharing some really good points with me that I wasn't even aware of. So I'll give you a couple of examples. As a veteran, if you even had a bankruptcy or a foreclosure a year ago, you can qualify for a VA loan most of the time because it's backed up by the Veterans Affairs. And they will even help you out if you're having a hard time making your payments. You can work things out with the Veterans Affairs, with VA. So there's a couple ways to qualify for a VA loan. Obviously, if you're active military, if you were serving during wartime, it's 3 months. If you're serving during peacetime, it's 6 months. If you're in the reserves, it's 6 years to be able to qualify for a VA loan. And what I can tell you is a VA loan is only good for a primary residence. So it's not for rental properties, and the property has to be in live-in condition. So, VA is pretty strict about, it can't be a fixer-upper. So there are requirements that there must be a clear termite report. For instance, here in California, we have that. And what's awesome about VA loans is that you can put zero money down. So there's no money down. And if you have money that you want to put down and you want to go up above that loan limit, let's just say, for instance, my VA, my veteran I'm working with, they have quite a bit of money, and they can qualify for more than the $637,150 loan amount here in Orange County. So what's wonderful with VA is that for every $100,000 you want to go up in the purchase price. So let's just say, it's $637,150 here, and you want to go up. For every $100,000, you only have to put $25,000 down. So it's 25% you put down, and then they'll contribute $75,000. Of course, that's towards the loan. You're still paying for it, but it's amazing. So the limit can be extremely high. You could still purchase a property here in Orange County for $1 million going VA, and instead of having to come up with the difference between $637,150 and $1 million, you're just coming up with 25% of every $100,000 that you go up, just as an example. So I think VA loans are incredible, and I think you all deserve it, definitely. And widows of veterans who or spouses of veterans who, were injured or, were, passed away. They qualify, obviously, for loans. And you do pay what's called a funding fee with VA loans. So it is 2.15% of the purchase price. Actually, of the loan amount. Sorry about that. Of the loan amount. I don't have any notes or anything. I'm trying to remember it all. And that's for your first loan. Now, that can be put into the loan, and the seller can pay that. You can negotiate for the seller to pay it. Now, if you're getting your second VA loan, it's a little bit higher. So I think it goes a little bit above 3%. But what's really great is you don't have that private mortgage insurance. You don't have what all the other loans have when you put down less than 20%. You don't have a mortgage insurance fee, which is really great because that saves you hundreds of dollars every month. So there's a lot of advantages to VA loans, and I really recommend that you look into it as a veteran. If you need any assistance, we do, sales, in every price point. My team does here in Orange County, and we'll be happy to help you in any way. You can transfer your VA loan every time you sell your home. You can continue using it. So you don't want anyone to assume your VA loan if you're selling a home. I used to see that happen when the market was down, and I would see people assuming these VA loans, and it was, sad because as long as you have someone assume your VA loan on that one home, it's very difficult to be able to use it on another home. I think there are some exceptions where you can get a second VA loan, but obviously I'm not the expert on this, but Simon Thomas, my lender, I could definitely get you connected with him, with NFM Lending. So, hi Kathy, I see your videos, you're awesome. So that is my real estate topic of the day. And there's VA loan limits, they're all over the place, different parts of the country. I think in Hawaii it's a little bit higher even, if I remember right, but I don't sell there, so you'd have to look in the area that you live in. So the other thing is my personal topic of the day. Okay, so my personal topic of the day, I truly believe in. I've always been a believer in how your vocabulary changes your outcome. And I've never been one to use certain vocabulary like, oh, there's a problem. You'll never hear those words come out of my mouth. And I always ask my team to, choose their words very carefully because we can overreact to anything. So in real estate, we all know, and Kathy, you know this, and the other people who are watching this know that real estate can be very stressful. And so, if we're running around saying, oh, there's a problem, or, all these different things, it's only going to escalate issues. And, me as a realtor, my job is to be the calming force in every transaction. So, I'll say, oh, there's a challenge. I've heard, oh, it's an opportunity. I personally don't think problems are opportunities. They become opportunities down the road because I learned from them. But during the time that it is a challenge, to me, it's really a challenge. But that minimizes when, you say challenge instead of problem. So when my team comes to me as well and they say, oh gosh, there's a challenge, I'm always asking them, before they come to me, what are, 3 solutions you've already come up with? Because I'm really wanting them to think, and they're awesome. I have the best team. They're always coming up with these great ideas. So other things we talk about, instead of saying I try, I don't like to use the word try. And a lot of this I've gotten from motivators, from coaches I've had over the years. But when you say, I'm going to try to do something, it usually means that you're not going to do it. It's like on the back burner. So I would usually say, yes, I'm going to do it, or no, I'm not going to. I'm going to commit or not commit to it. And then, I used to, like when I was younger, I would be so hard on myself. I guess I can be still hard on myself on things, but instead of saying derogatory things, like when I'm in the middle of being very frustrated with myself, I'll say, it says, because I've heard this with my my friends, they'll say, oh, I'm so stupid for doing that. I said, don't ever say that, because you are what you think about. So I'll say, things like, oh, I'm so silly, because I lost my keys, again and again. And just little things. Oh, I'm so silly, and I just make fun of myself. So I really think your vocabulary, just like Tony Robbins says, is so important. Changing your vocabulary, and just with how you talk to other people, especially how you talk with yourself. I mean, in your mind. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm literally talking out loud to myself, but in my mind, I change how I'm thinking all the time. And if there is a situation that I'm really frustrated with that person, I'll change it around, and I'll really, try to think about what is that other person experiencing. And the last thing I want to do is start, building up that person is wrong, and really come to an agreement, figure out, the last thing I want to do is be, telling everyone, oh, that person is the worst thing, ever. And no, that doesn't help matters at all. So usually you could work things out. One thing that I learned the hard way when I was much younger was, and I got this advice from my mom, and she was so right, and she always said, don't ever talk about people behind their back. If there's something that you would be embarrassed about having it come out, and it was just something even really silly, and that they would hear, then just don't say it. So, there's always gossip and stuff like that around, and I just don't even get involved in it. And it's so funny because I come across, even in the real estate market, there could be real estate gossip, and I'm like the last one to know about everything, because I just don't want to get involved, and it just is much better that way. But so I'm finding out things about a year later, and also with people that I sell properties to and everything in the communities I sell homes in, it's very important that I always tell my sellers, my buyers, that everything is completely confidential. I'll never ever mention anything to anyone, just because I think that's the way to always do business, and I certainly wouldn't want my information all around. So anyway, that's it. Sorry for going on, and I'm going to continue on with my hike, and I hope you all have a great day. And if you're a veteran, please contact me if you have questions about VA loans, and I can connect you with my lender, Ryan Grant, and Simon Thomas. Actually, Simon Thomas is who's the one that has been doing my loans here in South Orange County. And also, in regards to your vocabulary, think about a couple things. If you're getting frustrated, how can you change the words around? Okay, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, or see you soon. Bye.